Hello student, my name is Padve Arun, Department of Chemistry, RBNB College, Srirampur, District Ahmednagar. Today, the 12th Science Chemistry subject, in which the chapter number 7 is the elements of group 16, 17 and 18. We know that in this chapter we also completed the electronic configuration, chemical properties, physical properties. Then previous lecture we also discussed in this chapter oxo acid. Then today we are going to start new topic is interhalogen compounds. New topic is interhalogen compounds. We know that interhalogen compounds means in which the halogens are present. Halogen is a group 17 elements. All of these the same groups of belong to the same groups. It's a 17 group and its name is a halogen groups. We know that the halogen is a fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and acetylene. All of these elements are a halogen. In this interhalogen compound, we have seen that the halogen molecules are a diatomic in nature. They are found in a binary compounds. We also studied in the last lecture. In this interhalogen compounds means the two types of halogens or more halogens are combined with each other and then forms the new material or new thing is the ionic or neutral form. Its neutral molecule is called as a interhalogen compounds. I repeat again, the interhalogen compounds means the two or more halogens molecules are combined with each other and then forms a new compound. It's a neutral molecules are formed. Those neutral molecules is also called as a interhalogen compounds. Now they are interhalogen compounds mean a two halogens atom. There are various types of the interhalogen compounds. Here is a types of interhalogen compounds. Now in these interhalogen compounds, here is a elements name. Then they are combined with the other halogen atom. It's a fluoride. Then second one is a chloride. Third one is a bromide and fourth one is a iodide. Now the first atom means first interhalogen compound is CIF. Here is a chlorine. Chlorines are reacts with a fluoride atom and then forms the chlorine fluoride atoms are formed means CLF. CLF is a chlorine fluoride. Then CLF3. CLF3 means chloride trifluoride compounds are formed. Here is a one chlorine atoms are reacts with a three molecules of fluorine means three atoms of fluorines are reacts with a chlorine atom and then forms the interhalogen compound and its name is a chlorine trifluoride. Here is a three fluorine atom. Similar case, the chlorine reacts with a 5 atoms of fluorine and it's called as a chlorine pentafluoride. Its name is a chlorine pentafluoride. There are the examples of a chlorine. Here is most common element is used as a chlorine atom and chlorine atoms are reacts with a fluoride atom. Here is chlorine is a most electropositive atom and chlorine is a heavier atom than the fluorine atom. Chlorine is a heavier and mostly electropositive atom. Then fluorine is a most electronegative atom and smaller in size. Chlorine is a larger in size. They are reacts with each other and then forms the interhalogen compound. This is the first example or first types of interhalogen compound is chlorine, and chlorines are reacts with only fluorides atom. Then chlorines are not reacts with a chlorine atom. Then here is also chlorines are not reacts with a bromide atom and iodide atom. Chlorines are only reacts with a fluoride atom. Now second example or second types of interhalogen compound is bromine. Bromine is a second types. Bromines are reacts with a fluoride also and chloride also. Here is bromines are found in a bromine fluoride. Its name is a bromine fluoride. Its formula is a BRF. Then BRF3. BRF3 means bromine trifluoride. Then its example is a bromine pentafluoride. Here is a pentafluoride. Why it's called as a pentafluoride? Because it's a 5 fluorine atoms are reacts with a bromine atom, and that's why it's called as a bromine pentafluoride. Now bromines are also reacts with a chloride atom, and it's a forms a new compound is a bromine chloride. Its name is a bromine chloride. Here is bromine is a larger in size. Bromine is a most electropositive atom, and chlorine is a chlorine is a more electronegative atom and smaller in size, and chlorine and bromines are reacts with each other and then forms the new compound is a interhalogen compound, and its name is a bromine chloride. Now the bromines are only reacts with the fluorides and chlorides. They are not reacts with the bromides and iodides. Okay, now the third types of the interhalogen compound is the iodine. Iodine is the most important element in this compound. Here is a iodines are reacts with a fluoride atom, then iodine are also reacts with a chloride atom, and iodines are also reacts with a bromide atom. Now in this iodine are reacts with a fluoride, and its name is a iodine fluoride. IF, it's a formula, and its name is a iodine fluoride. Then iodine are also reacts with a 3 atoms of fluoride, IF3, and its name is a iodine trifluoride. Here is a iodine trifluoride. Then iodines are also reacts with 5 atoms of fluorine, and then formation of iodine pentafluoride. Its name is iodine pentafluoride because of 5 fluorine atom. Here is a IF7. IF7 means iodine heptafluoride. Here is a 7 atoms of fluorine, and its name is iodine heptafluoride. Then similar case, the iodines are reacts with a chloride molecule and then formation of a new compound, and its name is a iodine chloride. ICl means iodine chloride. Then ICl3. ICl3 means iodine trichloride. Iodines are reacts with the 3 molecules of chloride and then formation of iodine trichloride. Iodine are also react with a bromide atom and then forms a new compound is iodine bromide. Means in which the interhalogen compounds, the iodines are reacts with the various types of halogen atom and mostly combined with each other. But bromine and chlorine are combines with some elements, not more elements combines with each other. Then this is the types of interhalogen compound. Now interhalogen compounds means 2 types of halogens atoms are combined with each other and then forms a neutral molecules, and it's called as a halogen molecules. And halogens molecules are a binary forms and they are a diatomic in nature with a combines with a hydrogen and oxygen, and they are forms in a oxo acid. This is the types of interhalogen compounds. Means there are 3 main types: chlorine, bromine and iodine. Chlorines are reacts with a fluoride atom, then bromines are reacts with a fluoride atom, also reacts with a chloride atom. Now iodines are reacts with a fluoride, chloride and bromide. Okay, this is the types of interhalogen compound. Now in this interhalogen compound, the new topic is a classifications of interhalogen compound. Let's see the classification of interhalogen compound. Here is the table. It's a classifications of interhalogen compounds. There are 4 classified into the 4 types. It's a interhalogen compound. Here is a one is a X and X dash. Now X and X dash, it's a classification of interhalogen compound. The second types is X and X, X3 dash. Fourth one is a X and X5 dash, and third and fourth is a X and X7 dash. This is the classification. Now in this classification, the X and second one is a X dash. X is a halogen atom, X dash is also halogen. We know that because of the two halogen molecules are mixed with each other and then forms the interhalogen compound. Here is a one halogen atom, here is also one halogen atom, but there are different properties and different characteristics of those halogen atom. Here is a X is a more electropositive atom. They are larger in size and they are combines with each other. This is the first X is a most electropositive atom, larger in size, and second the X dash is a smaller in size and X dash is a more electronegative atom. Then here is a electronegativity is more of the X dash element. These are combines with each other and then forms the new compound. We can discuss in one by one X and X dash. It's an example. X and X dash classification. The first type, its example is the chlorine fluoride, ClF. ClF, here is a chlorine fluoride. Cl is a larger in size than most electropositive atom and they are found in a fluorine atom, and fluorine is a more electronegative atom and smaller in size. Here is an example is a ClF. Then second another example is the bromine fluoride, BrF. BrF is a bromine fluoride. Then second example is bromine chloride, means bromines is a more electropositive atom, larger in size and they are react with a chlorine atom, and chlorine is a more electronegative atom, and that's why it's a combined with each other. Because of one electropositive atom and one electronegative atom, they are reacts with each other and then founds in a new compound. Here is a ICl. ICl means iodine chloride. Then IBr. IBr means iodine bromide atom. All of this fifth example is a, all of these 5 example is a X and X dash types of the interhalogen compound. It's an example all of these. Now the second types. The second types is X and X3. Here is a X dash 3, X and X3 dash. X is a, we know that X is a electropositive atom and larger in a size. The X3 is a smaller in a size and more electronegative atom. They are combined with each other and then forms the new compound. Here is a chlorine trifluoride. Chlorine trifluoride, it's a ClF3. Chlorine trifluoride is an example of X and X dash 3. Then bromine trifluoride, BrF3. Then iodine trifluoride, it's a IF3. 3 examples of the second types X dash 3. It's a example of X and X dash 3. Then for third type is a X and X5 dash. It's a X and X5 dash. Here is a example of chlorine pentafluoride, ClF5. ClF5, it's a chlorine pentafluoride. Then bromine pentafluoride, BrF5. Then IF5. IF5 means iodine pentafluoride. The 3 examples of the X and X5 dash types of the interhalogen compound. Its name is a chlorine pentafluoride, bromine pentafluoride and iodine pentafluorides. All of these example of a X and X5 dash types of interhalogen compound. Then in this classification the last types is a X and X7 dash. It's a one example IF7. Here is IF7 means iodine heptafluoride. Iodine heptafluorides are a compounds and it's a example of a X7 dash classified interhalogen compound. This is the classification of interhalogen compounds. There are 4 main types of interhalogen compounds. It's a X dash means one it's a mono fluorides mono compounds are reacts with a mono compounds and then forms a single compound. Is a chlorine fluoride, bromine fluoride, bromine chloride, iodine chloride and iodine bromide. Means it's a monofluoride and monobromide compounds, it's a name and example of the first types. Then second types is X and X3. Here is a ClF3 means chloride trifluoride, bromide trifluoride and iodine trifluoride. Then third type is X5. It's a chlorine pentafluoride, bromine pentafluoride, iodine pentafluoride. And last one is a X and X7. It's a only one example. It's a IF7 and its name is iodine heptafluoride. Now this is the classification of interhalogen compound. Today we also discuss in this chapter is a two topics is completed. The first one is a types of interhalogen compound and second one is a classification of interhalogen compound. Then next topic we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.